Today on Ridge Roamer, we're going to play with gearing on the Scrambler 400X, changing the front sprocket from the stock 14 tooth to a 15 tooth to see if we can get RPMs down for daily commuting. I really don't have a problem with the way the gearing is. The first gear is pretty good, but it's really low. There's very few instances where I'm really happy that it's that low. There are many instances where I wish I had a little bit higher end, especially commuting. I do hop on the interstate some on the way to work, and I would like to bring those RPMs down just a touch for day-to-day riding, commuting, on-road type riding. So we're gonna do that the easiest way possible, which is by switching from the stock 14 tooth to a 15 tooth. 15 tooth sprockets are readily available. That'll fit this shaft. Very easy. I'll put a link in the description below for the one that I got, but it's an easy job. Let's go ahead and get started. 15-tooth sprocket installed. Let's see how it does. Watching this Chigee boot up here. Awesome little tech package. Definitely check out that video if you haven't. This thing's amazing. Well, first gear definitely lasted noticeably longer. I love these curves, but there's so many deer around here. Speaking of which, somebody got one sometime last night. Gosh. Something that you definitely got to be cautious of in this area. I've hit 2 deer on motorcycles, and it's not fun. So doing the math, 14 to 15 tooth, the difference is just over 7%. So whatever RPMs you are at, if you do the same engine RPM, same gear, your speed's going to be 7% higher, a little bit more, roughly. And then opposite, if you're used to doing 65 miles per hour, whatever speed, engine speed you had to be at to maintain 65 mile an hour, that's now going to be roughly 7% lower. We're going to hop on the highway here in a minute, but what we should see is at highway speeds, what we're used to seeing, the engine RPM should be, in that 500 RPM range lower. This being a 6-speed and having the lower gearing to begin with, running around town, low speed, you're going to have no problem, at least I'm anticipating no problem, finding the right gear to have the right amount of power. Definitely holding some higher speeds. Yeah, so we're running right at 6,000 RPM, 6,500, and before I was running an indicated 70 miles per hour with that, and now we're up 75, 76. That's awesome. highway gearing. This thing's very comfortable in that 6,000 to 7,000 RPM. Below 5,000 you feel like you're putting, which is awesome. And now we're able to maintain that 75. I am curious too, though. Yeah, didn't change the differential between indicated and actual speed. So still showing a 5 mile per hour difference roughly. Interstate riding is definitely better with the 15 tooth. So if you run higher speeds on a regular basis, certainly look into it. Easy change. It's amazing how stable this little bike is at higher speeds. Kind of surprised me. It's pretty impressive. Indicated 75 mile an hour, which is a 70 actual, and we're running just a hair over 6,000 RPMs. I'll take that. Now we'll go ahead and hit some back roads, some little more 2-lane, a few curves. Good timing. The line still pretty good. I mean, it's not as low obviously as it was, but still really nice acceleration for a little 400. I don't feel that the change really hurt the off the line acceleration. Well, I guess this dump truck in front of us, we're probably not going to have a whole lot of fun on this 2-lane. Oh, come on. You're 15 under the speed limit. .25 mile an hour curve into a stoplight. Yay. just cruising around on the streets, this taller gearing is helping tremendously. I am very happy with not having to push the RPM so high to maintain good street speeds. Goes both back roads and interstate. Hey, puppy. First gear just seems more usable. Off the pavement, go into off-road mode. Okay, now we got no ABS and traction control to contend with. This way. Do a loop around the back field here, but I am going to take it easy because it's all wet grass at the moment. Need to do some trimming. I would say that trails, minor off-roading, first gear is still fine. Didn't change it enough to be a big issue. Maybe if you're on a start right uphill, might notice a little difference, but for the most part, not a big deal. And Chigee's gonna give me a little countdown here. Looks like we did almost 28 miles and hit 78. Nice recap. Link to the Chigee down below if you're unfamiliar with it. There's also a video on my channel specifically about it. So overall, 15 tooth, yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way. It's one of those where for, $15 or whatever it is, it's worth trying, since the majority of my miles are commuting and riding on the street. I like the taller gears. For the amount of off-road that I do and the type of off-road I do, it's going to be fine. So no issues that I can see. It's a win. 2 thumbs up from me. Easy, inexpensive upgrade. If you got any questions, drop them down below. I'll throw a picture in here of the part number and exactly what I bought, but it's essentially anything that fits the 390 Dukes and Adventures fits this as well. It's the same spline pattern, but or you can go to your Triumph dealer and order one through there. I'm currently back ordered through Triumph, which is why I went aftermarket, but easy upgrade. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you all have a great day. Ride safe.
Today on Widge Womo, 15-tooth sprocket.
Yay.
Oh yeah, screw it. Oh yeah.
Not screwing it.
Unscrew it.
They're
Unscrew it.
Sometimes you just have trouble finding the hole.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, you're experienced, it just, sometimes it doesn't go in the hole. At least I didn't get in the wrong hole. Yeah, this is what we're doing now. We're taking this guy off.
Axles.
Axle. Axle nut. Oh, and then you throw it halfway across the room.
Dropped your nut? I don't know what the Torcos is.
Torcos?
Yeah, Ooga Doogas.
Okay.
Okay, just where it goes. Okay.
Okay.
So good to me.
I can pretty sure my kickstand's down. And what's the worst that's gonna happen? Okay. Ta-da!
Ta-da! All died.